So let's move a little bit to talk about women in politics. You, as I said earlier, you have been involved in politics in one form or another your whole life, either as a civil society activist or as an elected official, a member of your party, Secretary General of your party. And some people say that women are more active and achieve more in civil society and than women in politics do. And I'm curious to know what your opinion is about the one or the other position.
I don't know. I think that my way of doing politics was a bit different than the majority of the women. The majority of women who came into politics, they are coming through either their success in professional life, either their success in civil society. This is the way how they get visible positions in politics too. My way was totally opposite. I started in the political party, and then from the political party, when I was expelled, because I was expelled, not really expelled, but when I lost my position of power because I was too stubborn in the things which were important for gender equality, and I lost the possibility of doing things from the very top of the party. And then I moved from the party to the civil society work. Why did I do this move? Because I understood that the parties have to do what civil society wants if the civil society is strong enough to make them do it. So it is not necessary to be a member of the parliament if you want to change a law. It's very good if you are a member of a strong women's movement, which would force not only your party, all the parties to do what the women's movement wants them to do. And this is how I learned that it doesn't matter from which side of the process you enter into it, till you have a clear perception that this is a process and the roles are divided. The parties play one role, the parliament another, the civil society groups and movements a different role. But only if we succeed to bring them all into a successful cooperation, we will have a sustainable change. Because it can happen, for example, that one political party in one bright moment succeeds to really move the legislation forward and to change it. For example, to introduce 30% quota in the law. And then when they lose the power, the right-wing government will come and they will say, this quota, this is bullshit, and they will not, they will throw this out of the electoral legislation. But if you do it properly, based on civil society movement, and all the parties are involved, and they agree that this is a necessary thing for the democracy in the country, none of the future governments, whatever color it is, would try to change it. And I have seen this in the Balkans in every single case, because the movement was the one who made the parties together change the electoral legislation. None of the conservative parties tried to reverse the process. They did some changes in the electoral legislation which made quotas ineffective, for example, in Bosnia and Herzegovina, but not in Serbia, not in Macedonia, not in Slovenia.